Alright, how's it going again, YouTube? Thanks for clicking on the video. I want to get you updated on some stuff we've done. Last video you saw the motor mounts we made. So things we've done here is we've welded in the clearance for the lower engine mount. I've welded up this back brace here where we had to notch all that out. So this is all welded in, and this is as far as I'm gonna grind it. I want to leave that weld on there so it's stronger. I don't want to grind it all down and have any thin metal. Another cool thing we did, we've got our anti-gravity battery mount. So if you look down here, we repurposed the old headlight mounts, and I welded on some aluminum little tabs, so this slides right down into there, and then it's just one single bolt on the back, and this whole thing comes right up and out. We've got the CDI box mount right here on the frame, and this is our fuse panel mount welded on. We've cut some of our old TRX450 fuse holders and shit off the frame, trying to clean up the frame. There's more stuff we're still going to clean up and cut off. We've got a new starter relay that we welded the tab on here on an aluminum frame. So we cut the tab off here, moved it over here. This is our new starter relay. Rectifiers here. We're kind of cutting tabs off that we know we're not going to use, but if we're unsure of them, we're leaving them until we actually get this thing 100% put together. We ordered a Mishimoto radiator, Mishimoto slimline fan. We're still waiting for those to come in. But what I'm going to do now is we got these tubes pre-made, so we want to brace the frame back up where I cut stuff out. So this one is going to get welded in right here. If you look, I got little lineup marks on the frame where this, so that'll be welded in like that. And then this one is getting welded right here. So that's pretty close to how the factory ones were that we had to cut out, but they're moved slightly out just a little bit so that we still have all of our engine clearance. So these are gonna get welded on. I'll do that in this video, and while I'm doing that, Christy here can show you something else we're working on.
We are working on a swing arm.
Because what are we gonna do?
We're not using this one, obviously. We're going to build our own.
Yep.
From scratch.
So show what I made here, or what we're working on. Ta-da! So, you want to explain it, or you want me to?
I'll let you explain it. You know better.
All right. So here, get that back. So, if you look down here, so our swing arm pivot bolt will go here. This is a plate for our shock mount, and this is where our carrier will go. So basically, I've got spacers here where our factory swing arm bolts on. These will slip in our new carrier, and then brackets will get welded onto here. Basically what I did is I made a fixture to where we can make our swing arm. Each hole in here sits on a keyway. So this holds everything perfectly in line. And say we want to make this swing arm plus 2 inches. I unbolt this from factory location and I move it back 2 inches, and then we build our swing arm. If we want to do like some sort of long travel setup, I'll unbolt this, move it back an inch or whatever to move our shock travel, give us an inch longer or something like that. But each one of these plates will get stamped with a location as this is numbered, and then we can take this apart, put it right back together, and build another swing arm with all factory dimensions. So that's what we're working on. Christy is going to take apart the axle and everything, the swing arm tonight, so that we can bolt that together, bolt it on there onto the new fixture, and get some more measurements for some stuff. So once we have all the measurements, we can make all of our pieces, and then we just got to order in some more material and start throwing it together. So that's the plan tonight. Stick with us and we'll show you what we got as we go. So follow along. Again, thanks for clicking the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned because this project's moving pretty fast.
Really fast.
So that's the new braces, how they're gonna sit when they're all done. The factory ones came to about here. You can see on the other videos if you watched them, but this is pretty close to what they look like factory. Like, I mean, if you don't know, then you'd probably never know without me telling you, unless you really know the Honda 450s. So that's kind of what we're going for, is we want to keep this thing as close to factory looking as possible. So when it's all done, we don't want it to look modified to anybody who doesn't know better. So just to fill you in on the plan here. But let us know what you think of these so far. All right, here we go. So I got these all welded on now. So this brace is all welded in, wrapped around. That one's all welded in. So looking at it from back here, looks pretty much factory. At least to me it does. I'm not a professional welder, so don't expect that kind of results, but I'm worried about it being strong, and that's it. So I've got that on. The next thing that we have to get put on down here is there's gonna be an engine mount, kind of like an angled piece with a hole in it right here. So basically we're gonna have a bolt that comes right in through here. That's the last thing we got to weld onto that as far as any modification, I think. And then the engine's 100% mounted. Kind of got to wait till we get that radiator in. Christy's over here hammering away at this piece of shit. She's got a couple pieces off, but I'm gonna sit back and watch, and we'll see how long it takes her to get this off. Probably like a minute and a half maybe. So let's find out. All right, there you go. She did it all by herself.
All by myself in less than a minute.
All right, show what we got here now.
Well, we got everything first. The axle, that, everything pretty much.
All right, so why don't you go ahead and just set this up on our little jig here. We'll just kind of show how it's meant to work. So that if I loosen this, alright, so go ahead and put that up here. This will go in here. This just straighten it up here. It's got to be like perfect. All right. Well, it looks like I made it a little bit too tight. So what I'll do is I'll take these to work and I'll take like 30 thou off of this side, 30 thou off this side, and then we'll be back to good. But anyways, this sits in here. Then these pieces should fit in here, unless I fuck my math up there too. So one on each side of that. Kind of hard to do one-handed. Anyways, but then that'll get welded down here on a bracket. But again, we'll make a whole video over the swing arm all by itself so you can see what we did. But that was our goals for tonight in this video, I guess. So I guess mission accomplished. It's a work night. Trying to kind of pick away at this thing just a little at a time. I'll get these brackets cut for the lower engine mounts, and we'll be putting those in the next video. And then the whole engine will go back in, mount it up, and we're also buying a gusset kit. I'm not sure from which company yet. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. But then once we get the gusset kit, we'll be just gusseting the whole frame, and then welding's done and the fun stuff. We got some swatch colors coming, and we're gonna get ready to start powder coating. Anything else, Christy?
No, that's it. Just keep watching. Make sure to comment. Tell us what you think.
Yep. Comment, let us know what you think of the video. Let us know if there's something you want to see more of while we're building this. We're kind of trying to make these videos short and make sure we show you guys everything we do. But until the next video, keep watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, get notifications, and let us know what you think. We'll see you later. Bye.